Burned out by the daily corporate grind, the endless emails, the constant pressure, that lingering emptiness at the end of the day? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a radical shift in perspective from ancient philosophical texts. We're going to see how to transform the harsh reality of the modern workplace into a profound space for personal and spiritual growth. Think of me as your seasoned mentor today, guiding you away from burnout and toward a truly compassionate workplace.
So here's a question to kick things off. Are you working just to build your resume, or are you working for the world? Yeah, it's a heavy one, right? Cuts right to the chase. We so often treat the office like it's a battleground, a place of fierce competition and stress, where you literally have to defend your territory to survive. But what if we flipped that script entirely? The text we're analyzing today suggests viewing your daily workflow not as a battlefield, but as a direct training ground for profound altruism.
This represents a massive paradigm shift. Just listen to this quote from the classic Buddhist text, the Bodhicitta. If just thinking of benefiting beings yields merit greater than offering to all Buddhas, how much more so if one diligently strives to bring them joy? It completely shatters the common misconception that spiritual or personal merit comes from grand external gestures. Actually, a single, genuine thought of wishing others well holds immense power, way more than endless material success or mindlessly climbing the career ladder. And this brings us to the core of it all. Altruistic motivation. It's the belief that your absolute ultimate career milestone isn't snagging a promotion or finally landing that corner office. No, the real milestone is shifting your core drive away from self-interest and moving toward a compassionate aspiration for others. According to the text, true success actually comes from the sincere intention to serve, to alleviate the suffering of those around you, and to bring them joy. It's all about turning a self-serving workday into an other-serving practice. All right, let's jump right into section 1, your new morning routine, setting the intent. So the source material lays out this super clear 3-step morning guide. Step 1, you wake up and immediately set an altruistic intention. Make a silent vow right there in bed, something like, may my actions, words, and thoughts today be the cause of someone else's happiness. Step 2, see everyone as someone to help. That means viewing the demanding boss or the brand new intern equally as recipients of your goodwill, no playing favorites. And step 3, translate those good intentions into a concrete action. Manifest it through a kind word or genuinely listening to someone who's stressed. That alignment of intention and action, that's where the magic really happens. Moving right along to section 2, contribution instead of competition. Let's be real. The standard corporate default is usually working for praise and arguing to win. It is exhausting. It's totally driven by what I need and proving I am right. But the altruistic alternative, it's working to serve and listening to heal. Imagine this. Instead of fighting to be heard over everyone else in a loud meeting, you practice deep listening. Instead of focusing entirely on your own demands, you actually ask a colleague what they're struggling with. By replacing that cutthroat competition with a genuine desire to contribute, you instantly lower the stress in the room. It's a real game changer. Next up is section 3, navigating adversity and toxic emotions. Now, what about when things get tough? Like when a coworker constantly complains. The standard reaction is annoyance, right? Or maybe complaining back. But the altruistic vow is to silently think, may I help remove the root of their frustration? What about seeing a rival's success? Instead of getting bitter and jealous, replace that with an active desire to rejoice in their success and wish that it benefits everyone. Or facing an angry boss. Instead of getting super defensive, silently vow, may their mind find peace. You literally take a toxic trigger and instantly flip it into an internal vow of compassion. And when you're really in the thick of adversity, maybe you've been unfairly criticized or you're just totally overwhelmed, you can actually transform that suffering into a spiritual practice. Try mentally reciting, may I take on their pain so they may find peace. I know it sounds radical, but by shifting your focus from your own personal discomfort to a desire to absorb the hardships of others, your ego just drops away. You stop being a victim of the corporate machine, and you become an active agent of empathy. These situational mindset shifts apply absolutely everywhere, from the boardroom all the way to your family dinner table. When you see stress in a colleague or a family member, wish to remove their pain. When someone does a good deed, genuinely rejoice in their altruism. If you encounter blatant greed or explosive anger, silently wish for their inner peace to be restored. When you're dealing with highly successful clients, wish their wealth and prosperity are used to benefit society. And when facing workplace or personal enemies, respond with compassion, not hate.
It's an incredibly actionable toolkit for maintaining your equilibrium no matter what the day throws at you.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 4, Work as a Spiritual Practice. Ultimately, self-interested motives lead directly to constant competition and severe burnout. We've all seen it happen. But a career driven by compassionate aspiration, that brings service, joy, and deep, lasting fulfillment. A true offering to the world isn't just a flawless quarterly report. It's a diligent, unwavering commitment to bringing joy and ease to every single person you interact with throughout your day. So, I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Will your very next email, team meeting, or conversation be driven by self-interest or compassion? It's a choice you have the power to make moment to moment. A single altruistic thought holds immense power to completely transform your environment, and you can absolutely revolutionize your work life starting today. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. I really hope these insights help you find a much deeper sense of purpose in your daily grind.